I've just landed in Da Nang, Vietnam, historically known as one of the cheapest places to live on earth. I wondered, what would it be like to live here as a poor versus rich person? And today, I'm going to be answering that question, comparing the cheapest hotels,
This is not a lot of room.
all the way to the most expensive.
This place is just absolutely insane. Simply to answer one question, do you really pay less for more? Or is it just low quality? All right, so it's an overcast day here in Da Nang. I'm about to start up the bike and head to the Da Nang Capsule Hotel, which is about a kilometre from where I'm staying right now. We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check in. So we're about to head up the elevator. Looks like they've got one for the whole hotel. 6 floors. It's very small compared to the place we've been staying in the whole time we've been here in Da Nang. But I'm actually super curious to see what $10 a night gets you in Vietnam, because it's like 300 Aussie a month. So if you're from the US, that's probably like 220 USD, even cheaper. We've just arrived to the 3rd floor. Let's suss this out. So it looks like they've got the communal bathrooms and stuff in there. Tap this key card to get in. Hectic. So there's people already staying in here. We are pods 302 and 304. So this is the pod that I'm staying in, 302. Hectic. So this is what $10 a night gets you in Vietnam. This is not a lot of room at all, but of course that's, you know, you expect that with $10 a night. One thing I will say, given that this is a hostel and these pods are stacked right on top of each other, whatever I say, everyone can more than likely hear. Like, this is probably very loud because of how thin the walls are. Like, that's plastic, right? So this is what we're working with. I can just barely lay down. Like, my head is, I'm having to bend my neck in order to be able to fit in here. So all the way up the end here, you see I've got to bend my neck to actually be able to lie down. To be fair though, I am pretty tall. Like, I think the standard person, if you're below like 6'3", you probably comfortably lay down in here. So this is literally the entire room. It's a very futuristic sort of space pod vibe in here. We've got some plugs down here. This is obviously what powers it. Just the key card. If I take that out, the lights will turn off after a little while. Let's turn on sleep mode. Is that just lights off? Okay, it is. Sleep mode, door lock. Okay, so I've just locked the door, have I? Nope. So there's a door lock button, but it actually appears the way you lock the door is with this little sliding thing. Interesting. Let's press that again. Okay, mad, so that really does lock it. But bro, in terms of overall space, I've got to give it to them. Like, I'm a relatively tall person. I think if I were to sleep in here, because I'm not, I'm going to go to the other hotel tonight, of course. But if I were to sleep in here, I think I could sleep pretty comfortably. Like, the bed's not anything to rave about. It's not super soft, but it's also not super hard. But I just would say maybe a few extra inches of bed length could probably suffice for someone like me. But like I said, if you're just a standard sized person and not a Sasquatch, you'll be fine in here. It is pretty mad to think it's only $10 a night. Like, the fact that you could be someone who's making like $1,000 a month, you could comfortably live here. If this is what you were comfortable living in, of course, you know, if you want your whole life to exist within a capsule hotel, a pod, you've got a TV on the wall and a bed. Let's chuck this TV on. It would appear whoever was in this room last has broken the TV, so it doesn't look like we'll be watching anything on there. But honestly, there's not really much to say about this. It's a bed with the smash TV. If you're just looking for a place to sleep, you don't really care if it's an overly homely sort of vibe. You want to sleep in a space pod for a night, this is definitely your go. But I personally could not bear to sleep in here for a night. It just feels a little too cramped. So it's full communal. I think so. There's separate private toilets and there's also private showers. That is rough. Wow. So this is the shower. Hygiene's poor. Look at the floor. There's insects crawling. I could have got sepsis. Central C. So the showers are very run down, bro. Not a nice smell in here. It smells like black mold. Like, it's definitely not very well kept. There's all black mold over the mirror. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's probably not even really good to be in this environment. You can see in there, black mold all in the shower. Up here, like it is super run down. Look, not to talk down on the place, talk badly about it, but I am super glad that I'm not staying here for the night. I'm just reviewing it. It's nice and cool in here. It is reasonably clean throughout the dormitory.
Okay, bro, so look, I'm not going to bag this place because for $10 a night, it is reasonable. You get a bed, you get a broken TV, you get lights, you get a charger, air conditioning, but the real letdown here is the bathrooms. They're not well kept at all. There's black mold everywhere. There's just far too much moisture in there, not enough light. But I think that just about covers it.
All right, bro, so we just checked out of the gaff. It's now time to head to our $200 a night apartment. Righto, so I'm about to enter the $200 a night apartment, and full transparency, this is where we've been staying for the full month, but it is $200 a night, so I figured might as well show you guys what $200 a night gets you here in Da Nang, Vietnam. So walking in, we've got a Manish Rao. He actually comes free with the apartment. Panning over here, we've got a nice kitchenette. We've got a stove, we've got a sink, we've got all the cutlery, pots, pans, scissors, bowls, glasses, everything we need. Got a nice little fridge here, microwave. Panning down, the apartment actually comes equipped with multiple sets of slides. I think you're actually supposed to wear these inside traditionally in Vietnamese culture. It's because there's something to do with they don't want you having dirty feet inside, but they also don't want you wearing shoes inside. This is Manisha's room. Nice big bed. It's actually two beds squeezed together, and a nice little vanity down here to keep all of his trinkets on, and a little sort of wardrobe. It's just a bar with coat hangers on it. Each room has an ensuite. This is obviously the first room. Toilet, sink, shower there. We come back out to the sort of living room area. Once again, the free Manish Rao that it comes with. We've got a 4-seat dining table. Panning over to the living room here. Nice big couch. This actually fits me completely. So I can lie on this comfortably with a pillow at my head, and my feet only just reach the end, but I could sleep on this comfortably. It's a very deep couch. And we have a nice TV. It's a reasonable size. I'd say it's like 35 inches. And before I show you guys the view, which I will do, let's go into my room. So this one, once again, big bed. It's actually a queen bed, not two put together. Across here, we have sort of workspace, nice little desk, TV, same or slightly smaller size than the one in the lounge room. Work area here, very nice. We've got the balcony out there, which I'll show you in a sec. Heading over here, we've got a nice wardrobe, a little bit messy at the present moment, keeping all my dirty laundry down here, as you'll see. Walking into the bathroom over here, as you'd expect, pretty much the same as Manisha's. Decent sized shower, toilet, sink, nice mirror there. Got a handsome chappy staring back. Oh yeah. On to arguably the most amazing part of the whole apartment is the view. So we walk out this door, unlock it, slide it across, and you see an absolutely amazing view of the coastline. It's obviously not too great of a day at the moment, but I'll show you what that looks like when it is a good day. It's nice and blue, absolutely beautiful. It's surprisingly been very quiet living here over the past 3 weeks. I was saying to Manish, the first couple of nights that I was here, it was absolutely booming. Like even through my earplugs that I sleep with, I could hear the parties going on at the clubs downstairs, but it's been quite peaceful living here. I think you really do get what you pay for here. It's a nice homely feel. We've got a good work environment. Manish is able to cook his meals. We've got a TV, we've got a couch, a really nice view. We're close to everything. We're literally a 30-second walk from the beach. It is a bit more expensive than everywhere else in Da Nang at the same scale, you know, so we booked this on Airbnb. It's a very convenient spot to be. It's also a very nice spot to be. I could live here for sure. Like I just sleep with earplugs in, so the nights the party's going on, you're not hearing it. But I do that when I'm at home in Wagga Wagga anyway. So very nice place. I would recommend this without a doubt. It's called the a la carte hotel. But moving on to the $1,000 a night hotel. You guys are not ready for this, but I'll see you guys when we get there. So we're nearly at the $1,000 a night villa. Bro, this looks like a bougie neighborhood. This does not look anything like the rest of Vietnam. Look at that. Unreal. That's what we're staying in, one of those. We have just arrived at our villa and holy shit. Look at this thing, bro. 4 stories. This is our yard. Holy brother. This is our private villa. That is insane, bro. So this is our pool. I'm just about to put the code in. I can already see this place looks absolutely insane. Holy shit. Look at the kitchen, bro. This place is insane. This reminds me of like the Batcave. This place literally looks like something straight out of a DC Marvel, like a DC or Marvel comic. I'm talking like Iron Man's lair. Okay, boom. So first bathroom. Didn't even have to touch anything. The light turns on as soon as you walk in here. Wow, bro. We haven't even gone off of the first floor. Look how big this shower is. Holy shit. This place is huge. Can you imagine staying here for like a full month? Let's just head upstairs and check this place out. I really don't know what to expect here. Look at all of these doors. I honestly have no idea. Holy shit, I thought that was another person just then. I didn't realize that was a mirror. I thought it was the hallway. I actually just shit a brick. I thought I seen another person. Let's go into the first room. Wow, bro. Look at this place. Bro, just have a look at the size of this room. Like, bro, if I just set this up here really quickly, like, this is huge. This is like 4 times the size of my room back at the $200 a night one, which is our apartment we've been staying at the whole time we're here. And I don't even think that this is the biggest room that they have here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just a standard room. This is not the master suite. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the bathroom. Wow. Lights once again turn on. This is insane. First room, done and dusted. I'm gonna leave all the lights on for when Manish gets here. Let's go into the second one. Holy. So this one's not as big as the previous one. It's just insanely well presented. Like, all of the tiles on the walls. I'm looking in here, going into the bathroom, the lights just turn on automatically. Even the showers are huge, bro. Like, everything is just so nice. This is a step up from literally anything I've done ever. Nothing compares to the level of luxury and detail of this place. I've never been in a fancier house than this. Room number 3. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. It just keeps getting more insane. Once again, I'm gonna walk all the way back to the corner of this room. Look how much room there is in here. And the beds, they're like super kings. Is that what you call them? Like a massive, huge bed? It's not just a queen bed. This is like a super king. I'm keen to see what the master suite looks like if this is how the standard bedrooms are looking, bro. And not to mention, look at the view from this one. Look at the sheer size of this place. So we've got a view overlooking the rest of the apartments, the streets of Vietnam. Look at the sheer size of this deck. I can't believe that we haven't even entered the most insane parts of the house yet, because level 3 is where the master suite is. We're on level 2 right now. And this deck is double the size of my room back at the $200 apartment. Let's continue. The place has an elevator in it. Brother, here I am talking in this mirror earlier. How did I not notice? This villa has an elevator in the center of it. That is insane. This is a private elevator to this villa. It just keeps on getting more and more bizarre. Holy. Let's enter the first room. Turn on the lights. We'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness. This is the master suite. Shotgun. This is a super king. This is the biggest bed that I've ever seen. Okay, so potentially the ones in the room downstairs, super queens. This one is like on another level of big. This is huge. You've got the toilet in here. Absolutely unreal. Holy shit. So we got the shower. We got the full bath. I'm gonna have to have a bath here. This is insane. full jacuzzi. I'm gonna have to assume that this is the master suite. It's just massive. You got a desk area here. Bro, this is mental. Like the second I walk into the walk-in robe, the lights just turn on for me. This is crazy, bro. Okay, wow. This one's the same, exact same as the one downstairs. Bathroom, nice and big. We've got a huge bathtub down here. So I'm gonna have to guess that one we were just in was the master suite. And this one's identical to the one downstairs. Yeah, obviously, because that one we were just in had the biggest bed of them all. Once again, let's do the corner of the room test. Lukey V is all the way back here. The bathroom's just there. This is insane. Let's check the view out on this one. The curtains are automatic. Here's our view. Wow, brother. Insane. So you got the bike down there. This is level 3, I think I said. You can see a Ferris wheel over there. I didn't even realize they had one of those. Oh, so it's Sunworld. It's a Sunworld Ferris wheel. We were at Sunworld the other day. Nice little patio area out here, super spacious. The TVs in every single room are, I believe, 50-inch, which is insane. Just every single room has a massive TV in it. And now it is time to go to level 4. There's a beautiful mirror on every single floor. I'm glad that there's not anyone else in the house. Entering room number 6. Wow. Yeah, so it's the exact same as the one downstairs. Got the bathroom here. We walk in, boom, nice bathroom, not overly big. Huge bed, once again, super queen, whatever you want to call it, I'm actually not sure. Check out the automatic curtains, but I think that's so cool. We've got a nice little view from this veranda door. Unreal. Very foggy day here in Da Nang. Hasn't been like this the whole time we've been here. And on the day that I choose to record this, it is. Bro, this place is just absolutely insane. Now for the 7th and final bedroom. This one has a massage chair in it. Wow, bro. 2 chairs. This one smells the nicest of them all. Whoa, it smells like an Emirates airplane. This is how it smells when you jump on an Emirates. Massage chair in here. Unreal. Huge bathroom. Huge shower, I should say. Bathroom's not overly big. Unbelievable. And what we're about to check out now is the view that we have from our laundry. So just walking in here, this leads out to what I believe is the biggest deck of them all. Unbelievable. We've got a sick view up here, uninterrupted. And I'm pretty sure that we might even be able to get on the top of the roof right there. Hopefully we get a sick sunset tonight. How beautiful. Okay, so I'm about to attempt to do something I didn't think I'd be doing, which is climbing a ladder to the roof that I didn't know existed. Let's do this. I've just come out of this hatch right here. That was so hard to open. That's us, brother. We have a full 360 view of the skyline up here. Wow. So I'm gonna guess this is like a control room type thing. Yep. This is the controls for the elevator. I actually am not sure. It didn't say in the listing anything about a sky roof. I don't think I should be up here. It doesn't look very homely like the rest of the place. Wow, I am astonished. Like, I'm actually so grateful to even be able to stay here for one night. I can tell that this is a new development too in this sort of Euro suburb thing, because it's the only one on its block. So if we look down, not so luxurious and lavish. All down there is land that's currently getting ready to be developed and built on. And all across here, you've got other homes and villas. The more insane villas I've noticed are along here. So like that one, that looks on another level. Like that, what's that, 5 stories, 3, 4, 5, yep. Unreal. It's essentially like a gated village. We're about to head back down and just soak it all in. Brother, I've got to get like a cigar to puff on tonight. This is too good of an experience to not wash down with a cigar, you know what I mean? It's hard to believe it gets better than this. Like, I'm told there's hotels 10 grand a night that are just on another level of luxury. And you just look at somewhere like this and go, how can that be? Like, this feels like a new accomplishment, you know what I mean? I don't know how to put into words what I'm trying to say, but it's a surreal feeling to even be here, bro. That was a mission getting off of the roof, but I figure whilst I'm upstairs, getting ready to go downstairs to show you guys the pool, let me show you the elevator, because this will be my first time in it as well. Bro, even the elevator is fully decked. What is this? Floor 1. Let's hope we don't get stuck. Famous last words. Check me out. There's one thing nicer than this gaff. It's me. That's us. We're back on the ground floor. Let's get this place opened up, son. Unreal. Definitely be going for a swim in there. Brother, here I am saying about how doom and gloom it is. I'm sure you can see the pink on my face, and that's because we're about to go out on the deck to watch an unreal sunset. Wow. That's the first sunset I've seen here in Da Nang. It definitely doesn't disappoint. Unreal. And we've got a full panoramic view. Oh yeah. How lucky we are, bro. How lucky we are. This will do just fine.
After watching the sunset, I went for a swim, watched a movie with Manish, and decided to hit up the cigar lounge. Not before running into an undesired friend though. I'll be keeping my distance from that thing indefinitely. Had a few cheeky ones, and headed back to the gaff to have another. It's 12:13. Went to the cigar lounge. Potentially go for a swim tonight, it's nice and warm. We're just observing the nature. There was a lizard over there. There was a spider about the size of my hand that Manish and I were shitting bricks over. This has been a pretty insane place so far. Like, walking in, seeing the ground floor, I was like, holy shit, I was wondering if there was rooms on this one. You go up, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Like, bro, some of the rooms here, 3-4 times the size of the rooms back at our $200 one, which is the gaff we're staying at the whole time we're here in Da Nang, or majority of the time, right? We're probably going to stay up reasonably late tonight, like it's 12:15 already, and that's just because we want to enjoy this villa to the best of our ability. It is 2:30 a.m. here in Da Nang, and we just finished watching our movie. Well, we didn't finish it. It's just too late. We're so tired. I've currently got a bath running. I'm gonna clean up and head to bed. This is the most comfortable bed that I've ever laid on. Look how big it is, bro. Like, I'm a tall MF, and I'm laying here with more than enough room. Few steps above the $10 hotel, to say the least. I think it's pretty safe to say that this gaff would be at least 1,000 times the size. I was just saying to Manish, his wardrobe is the same size as our hotel from the very start of the video. Just look at the size of this room, bro. Like, I'm laxed up on the bed. You got the towels here. You got the light controls next to the bed, which I'm going to show you in a second. In here we got a nice warm bath running, mate. Don't even worry about it. Right, so something I want to show you. Right, we're going to turn the lights off. Okay, we're going to turn the bedroom lights off. Okay, so it's pretty dark, yeah? And what we're going to do, we're going to come over here and press all. And it lights up like that. So just these two and over here, that's hectic. It's way more ambient like that, isn't it? It's like a full... It reminds me of like Bruce Wayne's house, like how it's presented in all the DC movies and that. It's time for me to go to sleep so that I'm able to get up at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning and film a second video. So that concludes our $10 versus $1,000 hotel stay here in Da Nang, Vietnam. But now the answer to the question that's likely been on your mind throughout this entire video. Do you really pay less for more? or is it pretty much the same as everywhere else? I think the answer to no one's surprise is, of course you do. So looking at somewhere like the Gold Coast here in Australia, which is like a similar sort of city that's got a similar sort of vibe as Da Nang, you're paying upwards of $2.5 grand for a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom villa in the Gold Coast, whereas this place that we booked, full transparency, was actually only $600 because we were the first ever people to stay there. $1,000 on the listing, but upon getting to the checkout, I found out it was only $600, which is quite nice. So of course you pay less for more in a place like Vietnam because the cost of living is so much less, because the wages are so much less. So if you're someone who's lucky enough to be able to work online and travel the world as you do that, I would definitely recommend going to Vietnam, if not moving there, because it is just such a nice place to live and it's very cheap. It's super easy to focus in all of the places that we stayed, but I guess it just depends on your budget. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is by far the highest effort video on my channel so far. You'll see I'm not a very big channel just yet. So I appreciate the support. If you've made it this far, you might as well subscribe, hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned, we got some crazy content coming.